I'm so disappointed tonight. I'm sorry to have to keep coming with disappointing news, but I'm just disappointed in people in general. People who just don't even seem to care about people who are unhoused. It's a growing number of us, and there just seems to be a lack of concern. It's winter. This is the time of any time you get involved, it should be in the winter. But no one tells you that. No one tells you that. They tell you things like don't smoke, look out for the elderly, take your dogs inside. People don't know that this is the worst time of year for people who are unhoused. How many blankets have you tried to take to people? I got caught sleeping in my car after all I've been through. I actually lost. Well, I only had only a battery to be replaced. And it took me forever to find someone who would do it. And you know who replaced it? Who helped me get it replaced? Someone who had been unhoused like me. I'm disappointed. I'm upset because the nonprofits are trying to hold on to being our saviors. They're trying to hold on to being our saviors. And it's like the blind leading the blind. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to do it. And it's unfortunate because all the money, all the funding goes to these people who don't know what they're doing, and they won't admit it. I have to speak for my own agency as well, or maybe first. It's nothing against the people. But I can't help it that they don't know what they are doing. The young leader of my organization, barely in her 20s, she's going to lead people who've experienced homelessness, people who are her senior. They put her over an organization just because she graduated with a degree. And she's still in the sort of mindset of helping the homeless, which is so yesterday. They haven't evolved. They haven't evolved at all. They think they're still supposed to help the homeless. And you can't get through to, it's like you're hurting their feelings to tell them that they're doing all wrong. They become really defensive, and they continue to feed the public with this idea that they're helping us all. There's all these resources. No, there are not resources for us because they don't know how to put the resources together right now. Like I said, this is a very common practice. Somebody froze to death in their car. People freeze all the time in their car because these nonprofits don't know. They're people that don't know what they're doing. They need to step aside and stop playing with our lives. Their boards, people that sit on their boards are people who are wealthy. Not only have they not experienced homelessness or poverty, but many of them are wealthy. And they're going to play with our lives and tell us what to do? Are you kidding me? So I can't really get through to the young lady that runs our organization. Maybe the board, they would ignore me too, because they put her in the position. But I'm just going to say it. She's too young. She's too inexperienced. And you know how young people think they know everything. And she just got this degree. She got her degree while she was on the job. So, yeah, I'm saying Down with the nonprofits. It's time for a new narrative. It's time for us to take over the narrative. That's why I'm starting my magazine. Because the newspaper I've been writing for, the street paper, their mission now is to help people with poverty. And homelessness is sort of tacked in it. Homelessness is its own animal, its own entity, and it needs to be taken on with all the energy and all the hands on deck that you can get. It is not a simple matter, and no one who is inexperienced has any business making decisions for people who are unhoused. No one. And we've got to stop this. And I'm sorry if it hurts some people's feelings, if some people feel that they're going to be out of a job, and that's a big part of it too now. A lot of these nonprofits are getting paid. They're getting paid for their positions, but they refuse to take advice from the people who've actually experienced it. You don't have any homeless people on their boards. You don't have any homeless people on their boards. And if you do have one or two, they're not in executive positions. They're just there. And they may pipe up every now and then, but you better believe they don't dominate the discussion. The rules are being made by people who aren't homeless, the people who are housed. You better believe they're being made by people who are housed. So it's just a mess as I go into another winter, fearing for my own safety, for my own well-being, finding no nonprofit to help me in my situation. The same thing I was in 10 years ago. The way I got out of homelessness, not the agencies, they didn't help me. I decided to move back in my car, and I had a little blip in my car because my battery just totally went out after I tried to keep it going for months and months. It just says, no, this is it. And once I got stuck with my battery out, no one helped me. No agency helped me. They did not help me. Something that simple. Something that simple. And if they can't handle simple things, how do you think they can handle the big complex things, the psychological aspect of being homeless? Not only the physical, they can't even do the simple stuff. I'm going to be talking about this more, but this is where I want to start right now. I'm just so disappointed. I'm just being honest. And I hope you'll support my magazine. I'm still out here. I need the support of people who believe that we should change, because I'm still unhoused. So yeah, I need support. People don't even see the need for that. They said, oh, when you get it up and going, I'm like, well, what can I do now? How am I going to get it up and going? And I'm stuck in the car that doesn't run in the cold. People just don't get it. They can't put two and two together. And you're not going to unless you talk to people who've actually been through this and experienced it and take our advice on how to end this crisis. Until you do, we're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed to ending it. All right. This is lit. I hope you subscribe to wherever you find me. Follow me on, if you're not following me already, on Instagram at lits.talk. You can follow me on YouTube or subscribe on YouTube at lits.talk because I got a lot to talk about when it comes to homelessness. Talk to you soon, and peace.